Why? Hello and welcome everybody. Today I wanted to go ahead and bring you to a sponsored game part 2 of Raiders of Blackveil. Now if you guys watched the previous video, you'll know a lot about this. It's going to be very similar, but they just recently hit early access. Now don't worry, a lot of the reviews here on the mixed is because they've had some multiplayer connection issues. As someone who did a lot of multiplayer, I did some multiplayer with Captain Lance. Once we actually got into the game, it was totally fine, and there was actually a patch, I think it was today or yesterday, to help with the multiplayer itself so you can connect. The game is super fun, and thank you Raiders of Blackveil for sponsoring the video. With that being said, I'm gonna just jump in, do some short little run, explain the game, and then we'll be done. So let's go ahead and get started. We're just gonna do a quick solo game. Now I usually play the more assassin style character, so before we get started, let's give a rundown. Right when you first start, you're gonna be prompted with kind of like a little tutorial where you're gonna play one of the first classes. And that is going to be this guy right here, Ironhorn. So for that, we're just going to go ahead and select this character, Ironhorn. Now, Ironhorn is more of a tanky character. I actually don't know his full kit. So if you come over here to the right, you're going to have a little demo area so you can test out the character. So we've got our typical punch. We've got our whirlwind that you see here. We've got an earthquake, which is our ultimate. Okay, I wanted to disable screen shake for that one. Rocket Stampede, which is on my mouse. And then we've got left shift for the shield block, which makes you immune. Now, one of the nice things about this game that I really like is that it is like a roguelike extraction, where basically you're going to go through, you're going to set up a run here, you're going to plan a raid. After you plan your raid and you finish through your run, you can talk to this guy named Atlas, and this unlocks a lot of your meta progression. The meta progression in this game is fantastic. Not only do you unlock new shops and new features, you also unlock new classes. And I don't want to necessarily say classes because I don't know when these are coming out, but you unlock new classes for perks. Essentially, through your runs, these are your form of power creep that make your character strong and kind of define your build. So you're going to start off with the standard Guardian, Priest, Mage, and Assassin. And then you can unlock Druid, I think Warlock, Monk, and I'm not sure who else. You also get equipment that you can store in your stash over here, and or you can equip it on your character. Anything in the safe pockets, if you perish in your run, will be saved, whereas anything in the loot here will be lost. I'm going to go ahead and jump on into a quick run and just kind of demonstrate and show you guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump on into, I think, is it the meat factory? Let's go jump in. Actually, I'm not sure which one. Let's see. Are they both the same? They're both the same, yeah. Let's go ahead and jump into, I guess, Meat Factory. Okay. Actually, let me see. Can I go back to Liberator? Is this? Yeah, I want to pick the other one. So this is Meat Factory. We're just going to pick a different zone. That was the other zone. All right, Harvest Operation. Now you can actually scale this if you want to acquire more loot. It's pretty difficult, I'm not going to lie. It is pretty difficult off the get-go, so we're just going to get started. Now when you first start, you're going to get your level up if you have unlocked it through meta progression. So I'm just going to grab, oops-a-daisy, my first skill here. Give me 1 second. Transform, fit to screen. Okay. Just trying to move my webcam there, I messed up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Whirlwind as my first skill. Now, if you guys have played roguelikes before, you'll know a lot of them kind of hinge on something kind of similar. Your goal is to not really take damage. If you take damage, you can end up building up this bar here, and it'll be kind of sealed, and you cannot recover HP past that bar unless you find mechanics to do so. So here's an example of 2 different perks. I'm going to focus more on the left side, so the Guardian. So we're going to yoink this and kind of see what we can start with. Attack has a chance to stun, offensive taunts all enemies, and special has a chance to grant armor plate. I'm going to go with offense taunt because taunt is increased damage, and offense is specifically, I want to say, our whirlwind that you can see right here. Okay, I like focusing perks, so I'm going to jump right in on perks. I'm a big perk fan. At the beginning, just like most games, things are going to seem really simple. But as you get further in and you start to actually create a build with the, I forgot what they're called, the relics over here, that's when things kind of really start to change. For any Path of Exile fans, one of the runs I had actually was pretty sick. It was basically playing the poison or the assassin guy, and I had poison proliferation. So I would start a run, get poisons on one guy, it would transfer to another guy, kill another guy, set up another poison, and things went kind of crazy. Okay, you also unlock levels. So if you look here on the right now, we unlock rank 2, so defense grants 1 armor plate. Armor plate on the left, each armor plate negates 50% enemy damage and 25% boss damage. The game is really cool. I promise the game is very, very, very fun. Alright, let's see what we got here. Man, I am ZDPS unless I got that whirlwind though, holy. Alright, let's see. Guardian again. What can we find? When entering the arena, everyone grants 2 armor plates. When an armor plate is destroyed, deal damage around you and taunt enemies. I don't even know if we have armor plates yet, but I'm going to take retaliation to kind of set us up for later. Surely that's a smart choice. Let's go cooldown reduction. Now in multiplayer, everyone does get separate loot and you get to vote for the game modes, or like basically going to the next floor. You can also kind of share stuff though. So like if you find an item that's good for your friend, you could literally just drop it on the floor and you can like share it. Let's unlock our block skill over here. Perks. Perks, perks, perks. Now you do have the option for duo perks as well. Things that are adjacent to each other. You can basically, if you get enough levels on them, you'll hit the duo perks, which will get you exclusive perks, but also you will be able to unlock synergy within them. Synergy is going to make it so when you get a duo perk, it'll give +1 level of both skills, which really starts to scale power creep. So in an example here, I don't think you can get a duo perk between these two. I think it's only adjacent. So maybe mage actually could work. Let's see. Mage. Periodically shoot a burning missile. Offense applies chill. Offense deals damage and applies chill. Okay, let's take chill out. The reason I took that is maybe the whirlwind will do an extra 25 damage per tick, which is kind of what I was going for. Oh, mystery room. I just open everything? Yo, what is this? Big loot. Give me that. Give me that too. Give me that. And that. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna go right for the elite. We might actually die here. The elites can be pretty tough. I don't remember, is this the thorn guy? Let me see. Mortar, some enemies rain down fireballs. Okay, we're gonna equip that. We're gonna grab this, and we're gonna put on this ring. A chest piece. Get our ultimate there. All right, here they come. We are kind of low on damage, not gonna lie. Oof, that did not. I thought that would go through and hit him. I think they're also applying like a slow oil to me as well. I think this does like reflect as well. Yeah, okay, it does. Maybe we should just increase our attack, like our regular attack, considering the right click here has just a really long cooldown. Although the cooldown does go down by almost a full second when we upgrade it. Now you can see at the bottom left where we have sealed health. The only way we can recover that is through specific means that would basically, what's the word I'm looking for? That would essentially true heal our character. So there's things like bandages you can find, or you can find special, like special rooms to help heal this up. Smuggler, perfect. So Smuggler is a nice core mechanic to this game for players who maybe don't feel, not even if you don't feel super confident, but at the beginning when you're kind of weak, you can actually send items back just like this, and these items will stay for future runs. I'll keep the keys just so we can unlock something. So the glitter is used for meta progression, the scrap is used to buy items over there, and when I say over there I mean at the town hub, and the black coins you use in your runs to purchase items from shops. We're gonna go after a mini boss. Let's see if this ends us. Get the 2x attack damage there. When you're in the hub, you can actually see how your skills scale. All you gotta do is hover over them and you can see if their attack damage scaled, or specifically, or specifically if their ability power scaled. Oh, okay, that should be a super reflect, right? Oh, it's only 100, never mind. Maybe it has a cap on how much we can reflect. Bully in the corner. I think the chill is doing like a double hit with it. Maybe I'm looking at it incorrectly. I will also say the bosses are incredibly tough. They're not just like a stat check, they've got mechanics as well, and they are very difficult. Oh, he went like right melee. Here we go. There's like terrain as well that you can use to your advantage. You can see here that, see this little spiky thing? It does also friendly fire though, so you have to be a little careful. Okay. Gotten it very close. All right. So on your runs, you'll also find recipes here. These recipes, what they do, to my knowledge, maybe some of them are different, but what they do is essentially, when you go to town, there's an NPC in the top left in the base, and you can research those recipes so that you can unlock perks just like these. Let's take some attack speed. We could do some true healing here, just as an example so you can see how this works. You take this, and then that heals up your bar. And then you can re-roll the shop if you don't like your perks to grab something else. Let's take one of these. Why not? And we just unlock duo perks between Mage and Guardian. I think we already have a lot of taunt. I'll go with this. Okay. Guardian, level up. Elite. Okay, and we're probably going to call it here after this run. So I want to say a special thanks to Raiders of Blackveil for sponsoring the video. If you guys want to check it out in the Steam, I will go ahead and link it so you can check it out. There is also, I don't know if they took it down because they're in early access now, but there was a free demo. So you can always just try out the demo to see if you want to play the game as well. It has really good multiplayer. Like I said, originally there were some connection issues on trying to find the lobby, but once we got in, we did not suffer any connection issues at all. We played a full like 2.5, 3 hours, I think, with flawless, no problems. Bully. I will also say for people who want to do the multiplayer, there is a designated like support character, but more so some of the perks you take will also affect your party or like the other person in your party. So there's most definitely room for like duo play specifically. All right, let's see what we got here. Get in there. Well, that was like a super big hit. All right, and we're gonna stop it right there. So again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you check out the game as well. Like I said, Pretty sure there's a demo you can check out to see if you like the game. It feels super responsive. Huge fan of it. Game's in early access. So thanks for watching. Take care. Hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Have a great one.